Y'all over here talking about cardio. We might as well start this sucker up. Let's talk some cardio, boys.
Cardio corner.
Hey, I had to bump mine up, baby. It's time to get them glutes in.
How much you doing right now?
I'm kind of day to day. It's nothing really set in stone. It's kind of like just judging my legs and how they're feeling, and hour minimum. About an hour 20, 25 max. I think today I did hour 15. I did 45 pre, 30 post.
Are you still banging away on the old Stairmaster?
No, man, I'm a recumbent bike type of guy nowadays.
Like that, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I can churn my glutes a little more.
You had me do a lot of bike this last prep too. I liked it.
Yeah.
I mean, keeps your legs from just piecing out, you know?
Yeah, that's what I think too. I'll still throw in a little bit every now and then just because I can feel that glute ham tie in pretty deep on the stairs, and I can kind of,
dude, I can't
kind of drive.
I can't do stairs and prep. Like, I don't have the energy for that in prep.
Really?
I don't know. Yeah.
What do you do? Incline treadmill?
I just do elliptical.
Ooh, elliptical.
Okay.
Yeah. That's kind of like those. It's like old Scooby. Scooby used to like a elliptical.
Who?
Well, Scooby Brett. Jason.
Yeah, Jason.
Yeah.
It's like easy on your joints, you know?
Yeah. So what are you squeezing when you're doing the elliptical? Anything in particular?
You can
You're just kind of gliding.
You can make it more quad bias, or you can make it a little bit more hip and glute bias. Like, I'll like either put my legs towards the front and push through my toes and like really push through my quads the whole time, or I'll elevate my heels in the back and like get a bit of a forward lean, like I'm riding a bike or something, and push through my glutes. I'll like switch back and forth between those the whole time.
I like that arc trainer. I used to do it. I pulled a hammy one time a few weeks out and had to transition all my cardio to that because I could safely position it and still get my movement in, you know.
Yeah.
Kyle likes to walk dogs.
That's what, yeah.
In the morning.
You know, Barley, my legs will go if I do too much cardio, and I don't. I'm pretty blessed, so I can get shredded pretty easily. So yeah, this morning outside walks, and then sometimes we'd throw in recumbent bike or incline tread post workout when we were at the height of cardio. But yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
You know, my biggest thing is keeping legs full. So
hey, your glutes probably better than mine right now, knowing you.
Hey, they're still faint. I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
I know, dude. Peak of off-season glute striations.
It's so weird how people distribute fat differently. Like Kyle, your legs just stay pretty lean.
My leg, you can see everything in my legs right now. You know, my glutes are faintly in. I keep it just in my trunk. That's it. Like got a little muffin top at 228. You know, that's it.
Hey, you might be the next Brett Wilkin. His glutes are shredded in off season.
All right. Well, I'll see you guys in 3 years. 290 right now.
Gosh, he looks good, don't he?
He looks amazing. He looks huge.
Massive.
Yeah. We might have to hit some Arnold predictions in this video since.
I'm in for Arnold predictions. I'm down.
What do you think?
What do I think? I know that I can be a Brandon Curry, you know, nut hugger, but it's valid at this point. These pictures that he's been posting out of Oxygen are ridiculous. Like his legs came up, his upper is just perfect. Like, I don't know. I love Brett. I like Brett number 2. I'm not saying Brett can't go in there and give him a run for his money. I think it's going to be really hard for Brett to beat Brandon because it looks like Brandon's going to bring his best ever.
Yeah.
He's an Olympian champion. So, like,
yeah.
But I think Brett number 2. That's what I'm going to go with right now. Bonac looks good, but he looks like he's lost a little bit of pop. Really his legs.
Yeah.
He had that round, dense. I always called him like a mini Kai Green in his prime, but he's getting a little older. He just doesn't look as.
How old is he? Is he high 30s?
He's 40 something now.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Once you start playing around them 40s, man.
I noticed that for the first time with him last year, because like the thing with him is when he walked out on stage, like that man is just like you couldn't put any more mass on him. And then last year he looked kind of a little stringy in certain spots, and I was like that's what was cool about him before. He was just bursting full.
Well, they claimed that there was some type of he didn't have a GM for 2 weeks or something like that, which would be a valid point, I guess. Whether that's the truth or not, we'll see, because he's got a gym now. So, but yeah, I'm like you, Kyle. I think it's Brandon's to lose, and he never, even when he wasn't completely on at the Olympia, he still won it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So if you can, if he comes anywhere close to that, and like you said, I think he's looking better than he ever has right now. It's unreal. Like,
you gotta look at it. The only guy who's beaten him in 2 years is Rami, who is the 2-time O champion.
Right.
So,
right. Yeah. I think he's got it all day. And I do like Brett too. I'm thinking Bonac will probably slip to 4th or 5th. I mean, that's pretty deep, but I'll see who we got. Probably Kuklo in 3rd and Justin in 4th or something like that. I mean,
I like that. I actually like Justin in 3rd, actually, just from what I've been seeing.
I like Justin because he's been killing it lately.
Yeah. He's good. Massive. Yeah.
And now that you put it that way, Kuklo didn't have much in off season. He's going to be like somewhat tired. I feel like
on these pictures he's posting. I don't
know. I did too.
Like he's usually like ginormous,
Yeah.
I think with Kuklo, like he has done well, obviously in shows where he dwarfs, other guys, and like he's not going to dwarf
or something.
Yeah. Brett Wilkins 5'10" or 5'11". He's not going to. Regan Grimes, who I think I've got Regan in 4th, actually. He's not going to dwarf these guys with his structure.
Oh shoot, I like Samson.
Oh,
I like Samson, dude. He's nasty.
Mm-hmm. He could be top 5 too, for sure.
Who wins between Samson and Regan?
I think Regan does, but it's a dead heat to me.
I think they went against each other last year.
Samson won the last one.
Yeah. Regan's getting better and better.
But that was after Regan did like 5 in a row. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it'd be interesting. Did you see where Milos posted that he hadn't had carbs in 15 of the last 20 days? I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Dude, you better feed that dude.
And I'm looking at that picture before I even read that. I'm like, God, I wish I could look that full. Then I'm like, oh, he hadn't even have carbs. Why?
The ultimate blow.
Pain.
Hey, flat. Super flat here, guys.
Yeah, I wish I could be that flat once in my life,
Yeah.
God.
Austin, you got anything different? Top 5?
Yeah, I don't know, man. With Brett and Brandon, I don't know, because Brett's he's a little bit taller, and Brandon's like a really short bodybuilder. So
like 5'8", I think 5'7", 5'8", if that.
Yeah, he's pretty short. So I don't know. I think Brett's gonna look really big next to him. But Brandon, and they're both aesthetic, but in their own right. I guess, like, I wonder how much better Brett's quads are gonna be than Brandon.
He's acting like they're gonna be a lot. He's acting like he's gonna have the best quads on stage. I was like, I don't know about that, but
he might.
Who's doing that?
Brett.
He said on Fuad's podcast his legs would look the best or something.
I mean, they're fucking humongous.
Yeah.
I just think it's one of those cases where if Brett is gonna win, he's gonna have to. It's gonna have to be a really clear
concise.
Because if it's close, you know they're gonna give it to Brandon. And I'm not saying that's wrong. He's an OG. He's an Olympia champion. So Brett is gonna have to smoke him in order to win.
I agree. Yeah. Yeah. With those other guys, I like Justin in third for sure. Because I don't know. Steve's he is a big guy. So
Yeah, I was gonna take Steve out after thinking about it. One of these young studs. I think it's one of these young studs time to come in.
Guys here for sure.
Yeah.
Like you're about to see a lot of good like guys that have been kind of hanging around, like be really good this year.
And then you got Akeem. Akeem is like a wild card. If he comes,
he's out. He's out.
What happened to him?
COVID.
Oh, you serious?
Yeah. He's out. I'm trying to find a lineup right now so I can.
There's a bunch of guys who are out.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna put. Sheesh. I think I'm gonna put Samson fifth.
We got Regan.
Max Charles is who we haven't talked about. Cedric.
It's tough, dude.
Cedric, man. See,
his legs are gone.
Yeah, just age.
Have that Shaban guy that won or was like
he's out.
He's out too.
He's out too. Yeah. Okay.
He's out, and Brendow's out.
Yep. Yeah, should too.
Yeah, he's out.
Max Charles is the only one I think that's still doing it. So,
all right. Curry, Brett, Justin. I think we all agree on those on the top three.
I could go a million different ways.
Yeah.
Oh, is Rafa? Is that
Brendow's out. He's out.
Oh, he's out. Fuck.
I'm going that top three. And dang, I hate to do Bonac like this, but he's not even top five. If I'm picking this route, I'm gonna go Samson and then Regan.
Yeah, I like that. The only thing I'm doing there is switching,
flipping them.
That's it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm on board with that.
Yeah.
I think Steve will still be in the top five.
Yeah.
Where at though? Who's he beating?
He could beat Samson.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what Regan's gonna look like. I've seen him screw up so many shows. So it's like
He's got Milos now though. He's
been looking good. So
he's about to be fuller than a tick.
He will too.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's knock out Classic real quick then, since I'm going to be competing against half of them the following week.
Hey, if you were in the Arnold, man, I'd sneak in the top five. I'm just saying.
Hey, how crazy is that? So we got has Divine done the Olympia before?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going against 3 Olympians. Divine, Uribe, and Breon.
Yep.
I bet Molnar will do it too.
Molnar does everything. He sneaks into everything. Yeah.
Yeah, he's poking in.
Yeah. So now we just need Dino and Urs for the Olympia.
Hey, look,
rematch.
Hey, they both might be there.
Hey, look, at least I'll get some sick pictures next to like some of the best in the world. It'd be like, yeah. Sad.
I mean,
at least let me hit my money shot or something.
That's awesome, man. Just like get an angle on them all.
Yeah.
Out angle Breon and just show your biceps and out bicep Breon.
His peaks are beautiful.
Hey, he's looking super crispy. His back was. He said his glutes and hams are a little behind, but he'll get that straightened out. And then Rough Diesel has freaking divots cut out of his glutes. Oh my gosh.
His coach gets people
freaking. Who is it?
That guy.
Oh yeah,
Hyacinth or something, whatever. He's good.
yeah. I've watched a couple of his videos recently, and them communicating back and forth. But I never heard of that guy until Ruffin brought him up. Is he coaching the other guys?
Yeah, I don't know. He does a lot of females, and they all come in crazy shape. But I know he has some other bigger names. I
Yeah.
can't think off the top of my head.
All right. So we got Ruffin first.
Yeah, 1 million. I mean, look, he looks so much better than he did, leading up to the Olympia right now. I don't know how
Yeah.
anybody touches him on that stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I probably agree.
Now, if Breon comes in and Breon is at his best, he can give him a run for his money, I think.
But he'll
But
be second, I think, still.
Ramon can beat Breon, though,
who can?
Ramon.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, for sure.
Urs could too. I mean, it's
stacked. I mean, it's everybody but C-Bum,
yeah,
like,
yeah. And the thing is, I mean, Breon's got the most muscle maturity up there. You'll be able to tell that quality up there, but still, that some of these other guys have room to grow where he doesn't.
well,
You know
and
what I mean?
it's similar to the Bonac situation. He's on the wrong side of 40. He's been banging away for 20 years plus in this game. So at some point, he's going to reach that cliff and start to fall off. And these young guys coming up, they're tough.
I think Breon looks smaller, but I think he looks like he's got that just old man nasty grain to his muscle.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
Really cool. And that's why I think he beats Urs and again, I love Urs. I love Dino. I love them both, but that's why I think he beats Urs. Now, Dino is so much denser that he could overcome that old man graininess, but we'll see.
Yeah.
So y'all have Dino beating Urs or no?
I do.
Man, so something that's a huge difference between them is Urs presents his physique about a million times better than Dino does. So
Yeah,
that's
a good point.
If Dino presented his physique properly, he would beat him, no doubt. But the way Urs presents himself, gives him the edge there.
Yeah.
And we haven't even seen Urs hasn't posted a full pick since the Olympics.
He's been dark, baby.
He's
dark.
But instead, he's improved. How much can you improve?
Well, yeah. Did you guys see that shot he posted? Somebody posted today. It was just of his face. He had the jawline.
Oh, dude, he had the Skeletor fully engaged, son.
Yeah. I mean,
hey, I saw that and I thought about going sitting in the sauna for 30 minutes and see how deep I could get them cheeks because, without eating too much and going to the gym and getting a good sweat in, boy, they'll sink in a little bit.
Yep.
But think of this though. I'm kind of thinking Urs is gonna be third because Dino competed later than Urs did because he won some type of show there, so he had to diet a little bit longer. Or maybe he stayed decent shape and came back down and then went back up and come back down. I think that's what he did versus Urs just went up. He said he ate like crazy. And then now he's coming back down. So I think, with him, if you play the statistics and the amount of time they had off, if they both make the similar amount of improvements in the time that they had, and Urs was already in front of him, I feel like he should get Dino, but we'll see.
I just say I'm a big Dino. I love Urs. I love his personality, but physique wise, I just think Dino. Just that thick, dense muscle man. I just love it.
I tell you what it looks like. He's got a little touch of Belgian blue bull in him.
Right.
He's got the myostatin inhibited certain body parts. When you see his shoulders and his back, how everything ties in, it's just meaty, son.
Yeah. Yep. Just slap.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And and Austin, kind of what you said, Austin, he can present his physique better, but I guarantee you he's been practicing that 24/7 since the Olympia for sure. And if he presents it, better, he can,
Hey, here's what's scary is Aceto said that he's going to have a classic champion before he retires coaching. And he's acting like he ain't got many years left. He thinks it's going to happen the next 2 or 3 years.
Well, is he gonna be your coach? He's gonna lead you to
no.
I was waiting for a big
there. I'm talking about Dino.
I know.
Yeah. Hey, I can't stick to no Aceto diet.
No.
You know what I mean?
Aceto would
actually, me and Aceto would probably get along better than any coach because he's like so lackluster. Like, all right, we'll do this today. You know what I mean? I could just explain to him that, look, Chris, I've got, about halfway got an eating disorder and I love eating food, and sometimes I'll fast for most of the day and then I'll eat a lot at night, Hey, listen, I ate 10 pounds of pumpkin pie in 8 minutes. You believe that? He might go along with it, but
he'd write you some crazy special diet where you just like have 30K every 6 days.
And I do something crazy, here's what it'll be. I'll send him pictures and I just ate a couple jars of almond butter for bed. I'll send him pictures next morning. He'll be like, wow, you look great. What? Do the same thing you did yesterday. I'm like, all right, well, I ate a couple jars. Is that okay? They're like, yeah, do it again.
Yeah, that's fine. Just do that.
Yeah. Wow, really? Do it again. Yeah. That appetite. Hey, it's dangerous. Hey,
how's your digestion when you do that? When you smash those butters?
Hey, it comes out smooth, baby. Comes out smooth.
Just call you Butterbean.
Yeah. No, last night, James commented on one of my story posts because I ate a whole rotisserie chicken last night. He was like, this dude's out here like Ronnie eating rotisserie chickens 2 weeks out from a show. He said, only you and Ronnie have ever done that. And I'm just like, man, I was feeling a little depleted and I'd fasted 12, 14 hours where I had a shake, but it was a long time without any food. And I was like, I need to get this protein up because I'm super depleted. Like I actually justified it this time, Kyle.
Yeah.
I justified it. I justified it this time because I was like, look, I haven't had any carbs. I haven't had any fats. I'm already super depleted. I just did an hour plus cardio and did back. I was like, I need to catch this protein up. I could string it out over the next 5 meals, or I could eat a whole rotisserie at one time and be good until bedtime.
And be happier in the process.
Oh, yeah. I loved it. I set my phone up on the countertop and just picked that sucker apart with some of that little G Hughes, that little low-cal BBQ sauce.
Yep. Which that stuff tastes. So it's hilarious how much better that tastes when you're in prep versus the off season.
Yeah.
Isn't it though?
It's insane. It's the same thing, but it just doesn't taste like it.
What about y'all? Do y'all pull out sauces and stuff at a certain time period?
We don't. I mean, I stick, but really all I stick with is really like sriracha sauce.
Right.
I mean, it's nothing.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, I'll throw in one of those sugar-free Hughes barbecue or whatever, but it's nothing. Yeah. It's mainly sriracha for me.
I take everything out. I don't know. I don't do well with like condiments anyway, like with acid reflux and stuff. So I just would rather just take them out.
The one change I will make is going from like the light syrup, the cheaper light sugar-free syrup, to the Walden Farms expensive bottles that say 0, whether we know how much is in it or not, but I at least make the attempt to switch that little 15 calorie per serving to the 0 calorie per serving. So, cause I love some good old pancake syrup. So
I've got to eat I've got to have something. If I'm eating like my chicken and rice and veggies, I can't eat it dry. I don't know what it is.
Oh
man.
yeah, it's got to have a little sauce action.
Something.
Yeah. Icon Meals is coming out with some sauces too, so I'm pretty excited about that. So I was like, man,
people will start getting into that. I think that's going to be the new thing.
dude, it's a good idea.
That Ross Flanagan guy, you know, he's done
Yeah.
really well
The
with that.
Gaines Bakery.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, as long as you have a facility that is capable of doing that, you don't have to outsource it. You know. Oh, look at this sucker.
Up.
What's
Hey,
up,
he
man?
hopped down.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm late.
What's up, bro?
I just got back from the gym.
James is now the guy sister Nino of this podcast.
I just called in my car.
Yeah, you should have done that. You should have. Hang on, I'm just leaving the gym. I'll be right back.
That's exactly what was happening.
Would you train, brother?
Everything.
Oh, got that surgery coming up. He's trying to get.
I'm
full
just
body pump.
I'm just thrashing everything I can right now. Overtraining.
Hey, me too.
Overreaching. I even did step mill.
Dang, son.
I was motivated today.
Dang, you was fired up.
Yeah. What happened was I got into the candy bowl at work today at lunch. I ate dude, everybody was blown away. I ate 30 pieces of candy.
Oh, it's easy, dude.
Easy. It's too easy.
I can't go to work when it's like Halloween time because there'll be buckets everywhere, and I'm like, y'all don't understand. Like, I'm gonna take this and go sit somewhere and just eat on it. You know, I can't have that.
I can't have I can't have one piece, man.
Oh,
And I walk by it every time to come in or to leave.
what was the best candy today? Let's hear it.
I really was getting into the Kit Kats and Reese's peanut butter cups.
Classics.
Yeah, and Snickers.
Oh, Snickers.
I was making a sandwich out of them.
No, you wasn't.
Yeah, I do the Reese's and I put a Kit Kat in between and just eat it. It's really good.
Wow. That
Very
sounds
good,
phenomenal.
actually. It was very
Hey, I did a lot of candy research this past week because I had to figure out what I wanted my custom West Coast Confection brick to be.
That text message.
Yeah, it's going to be insane, James.
You don't gain any weight on those things. Are you gonna load with it? I might.
I don't know.
You might want to because you know there's diuretics in there. No, I'm not kidding you guys. If you guys ever eat one of these West Coast Confection brownies, you wake up dry as a bone.
Dry and full and crisp.
Dry and just fucking whatever the combo is in there, man. It's amazing.
I know, dude. It's so tempting to do it, you know.
And it clears you out too, so your stomach will be tight.
Damn.
And it's so calorically dense that I don't even think your body absorbs it.
I don't think there's anything on the planet more dense than that West Coast Confection brownie.
Yeah.
Like gram for gram, calorie for calorie. I don't think anything beats it.
Damn.
Yeah, it's just every freaking morsel possible is in that thing. I got cheesecake in mine.
So yours is gonna be even higher if you're getting that shit in there.
Yeah. Now listen to this. Cinnamon blondie base with cheesecake and cookie butter, golden Oreos, Stroop waffle, white chocolate chips, and an oatmeal cream pie on top.
And you know what's great about that is it's not that dark, so it's gonna be even lighter.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, like if you
The
load with
blondies.
blonde stuff, for whatever reason, it's much better.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was just trying to tabulate the calories when you were saying each ingredient.
It's got to be at least 5,000 calories in that.
Wow, it has to be.
Yeah. That's
Hey,
a conservative estimate.
And it's like this big.
Yeah.
It's as big as your face.
Like if you ate 5,000 calories of other food, it'd be a shitload of food.
5,000 calories is like 4 or 5 my cookie dealer cookies. So like half-pound cookies.
Jesus.
Hey, look, I'm getting it pulled up here.
Or like 4 Ben and Jerry's.
That is dense.
I should try one of these on my warm-up. Just send it.
All right. So
this is a quarter of a brownie.
yeah, a quarter. That's the blondie.
And that's a
So-
light one.
Yeah, that's 590 times 4 on that one. And
Just
these
say
are
600 times 4, it's 2,400.
Yeah.
yeah, and these are the thinner ones too. Like
Yeah.
those customs are about double size. Let's see
At
what
least.
this
At least.
see what this s'mores is 440 times 4.
That's a small one though. I've had that one. Do the G
Yeah.
thing. The G thing's fucking dense.
Hey, what about this thicker than a bowl of oatmeal, son?
That's a cookie.
1,000 cookie.
Yeah, go to the G thing
Like-
brownie. G thing brownie. There you go.
Oh
Yeah, see that one's thick.
Seven.
I've had that.
yeah.
That thing hits you like a fucking ton of bricks, man.
It's got that it's got that fudge on top.
Yeah,
It's like straight fudge.
it's thick.
Right there it is.
Dude, I bet you can just feel like you're insulin dumping when you're eating this thing.
Dude, I was getting like the shakes, man. I had 4 of them once.
Hey,
The
look
ones-
at that. So the
Holy
bottom
shit.
the bottom is the s'mores.
Christ.
This is
I
the
actually
Cali
had
Love.
those 4. I had all those 4 in one sitting. Because I ordered the West Coast collection.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Hey guys, if y'all are watching this and getting hungry, Dusted is my discount code.
So that was post show for me though. So like I my current weight is the same weight I was the day after the show. And I've stayed the same weight the entire time.
That
Because I had
is
such a good bloat.
God, that's
Hey.
impossible.
Hey, the night before leg day is the cheat code. I swear.
Oh yeah.
If you eat one of these the night before legs, you're just so freaking motivated and so fully fat and carb loaded.
Yeah.
Oh, if I can rationalize it, I mean, I'll try it. I mean,
Hey,
What do you
listen.
guys think, man? Like I
Hey,
think
a pie on there.
that looks fucking delicious.
just a whole ass pie on top. No big deal.
Oh man.
Whatever it is, man, like shitty food just works so much better for me.
I love Samoas.
If I was to do the same amount of calories, like in macros and all that shit, but with clean food, it wouldn't work as well.
Same.
I don't
Yeah.
know what it is. I don't know what it is.
No,
Yeah, I
the
know it,
same.
man. That's why, I always like to deplete into a show just because, it's just how it is. It's how it
You
is
have
for me.
you have to because it'll make weight.
Yeah. I have to make weight, but I had to even more back then, but now I could get away with not depleting as much, but that's what I know. That's what I
Yeah.
know. And
That's all I know.
and I've perfected that peaking process well enough that I'm going to be within 5 or 10% of my best look as long as nothing crazy goes on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As long as the fat's gone, I'm going to be all right just because, I've done this a few times over a decade. You start to figure out over a while. And I know that I ain't going to be eating no chicken or steak and rice to try to make up for that deficit that I've been in.
You know, I did that last year though, man, and I was better, I feel like.
Really?
Yeah, I really do.
Dang. What about your stomach wise? Did you have good control of it?
It was in.
Yeah.
That's what made me better. I had zero dissentation, no gas, nothing. The problem is when I would junk load, I would get real gassy.
See,
That's
that's
what I was
why
gonna
you
say.
got to stick. Yeah. I mean, y'all know I've got the vulture stomach and I'll just go to the gas station and load up on whatever looks good. But I'm gonna do just the cookies, just Casey's cookies, and some PBJs. That's what I'll do for the most
Keep
part.
it less, less risk there, man. Because you already know it works.
Yeah. Well, listen, I'm not going to do moon pies like last year.
Well, like I did
moon pies.
I would do like so when Matt was doing it, I would eat my normal meal, like 350 rice, whatever beef, whatever fats. And then if I wasn't filling up, he'd be like, all right, eat a muffin or eat a cookie.
Yeah. And
like, so it's like, pretty mostly clean. It wasn't like a straight, but there were some extra foods in there.
Right. Well, see, anytime I do protein, I get a little distension.
Yeah.
So I'm not even going to
way down. Like it's normally 200 grams a meal. He brought it down to like 100, like in half, basically about half.
Yeah.
And it was all beef. Yeah.
They wanted the fats in there.
Yeah, a little bit of fats in there. I think beef also gives me a fuller look because like the creatine in it or something, or the B vitamins or whatever. The
cholesterol in there, son.
Yeah, like a little bit of saturated fat. Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably just filling out those fat stores, man. That helps a lot.
Yeah, that's where my almond butter and peanut butter comes in.
Yeah. I found using that or mac oil was really good on my stomach.
Yeah, I'm sure it'd be good on my stomach, but I just enjoy eating too much to drink oil. You know what I mean?
Hey, look, when I'm in prep, that almond butter is like fucking gold. I mean, I look forward to that every day.
I think I can throw mine away next this prep. I don't want to use it because I abuse it. I abuse it like a motherfucker.
Okay.
Hey, I'm the same way, dude.
Dude, you know how easy to go like,
hey, you get in the zone, dog.
It's too easy.
Done.
See, you guys are fat asses, though. I'm not a fat ass. I just eat what I'm supposed to eat and then go about my day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I try to do that, but then it's like at the night is when I usually have my almond butter, and that's when it's the worst.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah.
Hey, Kyle's like Nick Walker. He'll measure it out. He'll pour it out, measure it out, just perfect.
I don't do that. If I'm a couple grams either way, I'm okay.
I shouldn't be like that. I just get psychotic to the point where I'm just it won't matter. If I'm a gram off, it doesn't matter, but I'm just like, okay, I have to be correct. Stupid.
Hey, listen, I used to do that. I used to, when I was working the street, I know this doesn't make sense, but weight wise, but it's the same exact measurement each time, as I have a little tablespoon in my car, the legit measuring tablespoon, and I get that sucker clean, and it was exactly the same every single time, but that eventually turned into a little
or a rounded tablespoon.
Yeah,
a little rounded, little extra,
Yeah.
You just get out an ice cream scooper and start having that instead. That's the same every night. It's fine.
Yeah. Well, I need the extra rounded up top because I'm gonna burn calories looking at sucker clean. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
you do like a dog. We will lick it clean.
Hey, tell them about me over at your house.
When
licking that spoon clean. That's all I did for like 2 or 3 hours straight, wasn't it?
Dude, for like 2 hours, but then you would like change your spoons and you would change your peanut butter. We had like 4 or 5 different jars, and you had a little bitty baby spoon, and you would just go in, and you would tighten it, you put it down, you go do something, you come back, you do a different jar.
Yeah.
And you
I
go
don't know why it is, dude.
And you tighten it, and you go real slow. This whole process, you were very slow.
Hey, your dog got tired of me doing it. That's probably why it bit me.
That's why it bit you.
Yeah. He's like, this dude ain't gonna leave him daggone jars alone, son. I got to get him out of here.
You even shared it with him too.
Yeah, I let him lick off a spoon and everything.
I know.
Got me.
Your dog bit him.
Yeah.
He's
like
I was bleeding day out.
He's a Chihuahua, man. A Chihuahua mix. He's fucking with new people. Like he was like cool though with Bartley, and then like he's so unpredictable.
Yeah.
It was just like he just snapped like 1 second. Like I could tell you felt bad about it. He didn't mean to do it, but he just can't control it sometimes. It's like
just his animal instincts kicked in or something.
yeah. It's like anybody knew.
Yeah.
That's great.
The only person he likes the outside of me and my wife's my sister.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, James. So we need to hear your Arnold predictions. We already hit open and classic. Top 5.
In order,
Yeah.
Curry, Brett Wilkin, Sampson, Bonek, Sampson, Kukla.
It's solid.
So Curry, Wilkin, fucking Bonek, Sampson, then Kukla.
Me and you both have Samson in 4th.
Sampson's looking nasty, dude.
He's looking good. Yeah.
I would have had Regan's higher, but his picture I saw today, he looked really downsized.
Yeah.
He looks very, very, very lean. Very shredded.
Justin Rodriguez, you're not too high on him?
Dude, that's the one. I could see him and Kukla fighting for 5th. It's just Kukla's beat him in the past, like pretty handily. But Rodriguez is dangerous, man. He's fucking wide, man.
Yeah, we all had Rodriguez 3rd. That was really the main deviation from us. We all had Bonac out of the top 5.
He looks pretty good though, man. There's some of the pictures I've been seeing.
He does. But with Bonac, like when he can control the angles of his pictures and everything, yeah, he can kind of hide those flaws. But like what we were talking about, it looks like he's losing the fight against time now, and he's not as like thick and just dense and just kind of like his hamstring isn't hanging there like it used to, I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, but I think the last showing he had was real bad because he had to like quarantine for like 2 weeks with like no gym and shit.
Yeah.
He had a very hard time getting over to America.
No, I love Bonac. Like when he was in his prime, like 2015, 2016, like he was probably my favorite open guy.
2019, he was 2nd in the Olympia.
Yeah, exactly. He's not far from his peak. So, if he can have the thing about Bonac is he can have a show where he comes back and looks like he used to a couple years ago. He gets right back into that conversation as like a top 5 overall guy.
Yeah. I think he just had a bad Olympia showing because of the COVID.
Yeah.
All that shit.
The thing. Like with bodybuilding, especially professional bodybuilding, what you're only as good as your last show to a lot of people. And that can just that has to suck,
Hey, dang. I think I got to put Kukla in 5th.
Kukla's looking big and high, dude.
Nah, we don't think he's looking big as he usually is.
Not as he usually is, but he's still fucking huge. He's the biggest guy in that show.
Brett.
He's bigger than Brett.
If you're strictly talking frame,
I'm talking sheer size. Yeah, he's the biggest.
Not muscularity.
Bonac's probably the most muscular.
Yeah, I would say Bonac or Brett.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think Brett's as big as Brendan Curry.
Oh, dude, wait. I mean, I'm telling you, he's gonna surprise you when you see him next to Brett.
No, I think he's getting 2nd, but I don't think he's as big has as much size as Curry.
I don't know, man. He looks way bigger than he did last year. He gave Hunter a run for money size wise. Hell,
I know, but fucking Brendan Curry's big, dude. He's number 2.
Brandon's got the most meat I've ever seen in person laid on somebody's back. Looks like he's got a big bearskin robe just draped over his back.
His fucking arms are huge, dude.
It's like a turtle shell. Turtle shell back.
Did you guys see him on Fuad's podcast?
Arms are fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. My God, I literally. And then Fuad finally mentioned, I'm watching that for like 20 minutes, just looking at his arms. Like
that's all I was looking at the whole time was his arms, dude. Like there was a delay in the podcast and it didn't even bother me because I was just looking at his arms.
I ask him, and they are they 24 inches? Like those are they're huge. They have to be.
They have to be.
Like he makes Nick Walker's arms look small.
And they're pretty looking arms too. They're not just big.
Beautiful insertions. Yeah, I love Brand. I told Austin. I think I've told you too, Barley. I wish.
Yeah.
I think he should have won last year's Olympia, but
I had him winning.
yeah,
Me too. And you got to think too, like how poised he's gonna look out there. Like he's been there, done that shit, and his presentation is so.
He's won it. You know.
He's comfortable, man. He's up there.
Yeah.
When you have that confidence where you know you're gonna win, you look like you're gonna look like you're gonna win.
Well, and with Brandon, like I think he's an underrated poser. Like he's a good poser. Like his mandatories are money. He holds them. They look beautiful. He knows how to display his body. I don't think he gets enough credit for being a really good poser.
He moves a little too much.
Well, he moves too much for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the Walker or the Rammy. You just stand there like a statue.
Stone, yeah.
Boys, I need to get some posing in here in a minute. Shoot. That's the only thing I haven't done today. I gotta get on it.
Oh, and I don't even know about Classic, man. I think Terrence is gonna win, Breon second, and then that Uribe guy third.
Dang. He's a little guy. He's looking. He posted something today though. He looks huge. You're thinking of Urs.
Oh shit! I forgot. Fuck. Okay, hold on.
Hey, and Dino.
Oh God. Yeah. Hold on.
Let me reassess.
Yeah. Hold on. Urs is winning. Terrence second.
Oh.
Breen third. Dion fourth. And that dude with the striated ass that looks like Munster from back in the day. Whatever his name is. The one that passed out.
He's peeled.
Yeah.
Gosh. Dude, you have to wear some type of protective layer going outside. That's shredded.
Not lean.
Sheesh, dude.
Well,
I mean, probably edited and shit, but whatever.
Even if the structure's up on that, you can't. Jesus. That was ridiculous. Did you send that to me, Barley? One of you guys.
I think so.
Yeah.
Barley.
Let's see if I can find it.
Like you could grade scale fish on his ass.
Yeah.
Y'all remember his name?
It's Peter is his coach. If you look at Peter, Patrick Tudor's Instagram, he'll be on there.
All right. I think I sent it in one of the DMs, right?
Yeah. That's the thing with Classic, though. There's a lot of good foreign guys. It's hard to remember all their names.
But wait, you really think Urs is going to beat Terrence?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
making a bold
that's
prediction.
very bold. It could happen.
I think Urs is going to be the one that takes down Bumstead.
I agree.
I do too.
I will say this: if Urs beats Terrence at this Arnold, I think he beats Bumstead at the Olympia this year.
I know.
That's a lot of momentum he would have going into that.
Or at least he moves up to second. Yeah, who's that? Look at that.
Yikes.
What is that?
Yikes.
That's concrete.
Like how?
Michael DeBull. Yeah, that's who I'm going fifth.
God.
Is he in the show? Yeah, he is.
Let's see what else I got here.
Yeah,
Hey,
look at
this.
his face, dude. That's why
Jeez.
I saw that today. That's why I have him going first.
If he looks like this, without that,
he's gonna be bigger.
Yeah.
That looks like Derek Zoolander's Magnum pose right there.
Yeah.
But you know what? Terrence has an all-time lean PR too. I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah, Terrence is dug out some.
Guys that in the chat. He said he never suffered till this prep.
God.
That's crazy. Must
Insane.
be nice.
Right.
Well, boys, I'm flying to Charleston tomorrow, so I'll be taking the show on the road.
What are you doing in Charleston?
Got a buddy's wedding Friday.
South Carolina.
Yeah, Charleston, South Carolina, and
Wedding. You're going to a wedding a couple weeks out.
2 weeks
He
out.
must be.
Dog.
He must be a really good friend.
He is.
Okay.
He's a real good friend, and we've got an Airbnb for all the guys, all my friends. So I'll be chilling there. I'll probably be at the gym from freaking most of the time. You know, you got work to do, son. I land at like 5 tomorrow. I'm gonna hit the gym probably on the way to Airbnb. Get to the Airbnb, hang out for a couple, 2-3 hours, hit the sack, wake up,
Do fasted cardio.
do at least some fast cardio, maybe train too. And then the wedding's Friday. So it's a short trip. I'm coming back home Saturday. So
Oh, that's easy. Yeah.
it won't be bad. I could have stayed if I
The
could have
wedding's-
stayed Friday.
Tomorrow's Friday. No,
Huh?
fuck, it's Wednesday.
Yeah, so gonna do
Can't
that.
make so much
And
candy, I know what day it is.
hey man, I love going to new gyms. Like when I'm in peak shape,
Oh,
it's just
God,
it's
yes.
the best. It's like, who is this freak that's in here shredded for no reason?
What heat are you gonna wear?
What do you
That,
think?
that matters.
Yeah, I know. I've got a pack tonight too.
Oh, you better think about that. Better think about that.
Hey,
It's
those
a big-
those New Balances today got a little Charleston to them.
Nah, you can't wear those, dude.
Huh?
You need something a little more.
They'll
Yeah,
be
go-
nice, but they're not new gym when you're shredded nice, you know?
Yes. Concur.
Yeah, that's some flash to that, you know?
I'm thinking your custom job you did, the Paris ones.
These.
Yeah, those are nice. You did a good job on those.
Yeah, those are sick.
The
That-
lights a little too bright.
That screams Charleston. Oh no, not those. Not the T Fuels. The pink ones. The
oh
pink
yeah,
pink
Hey,
ones.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. 'Cause Charleston's
can't-
kind of they're like a little pink to them, you know, Charleston.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
what about them cement laces? Keep them in there or put pink? I think it looks pretty good with it.
Well, I like the cement.
Yeah.
Go one pink, one cement.
All right. Pack my bag with me. Yeah, son. So it's crunch time, baby. Crunch time. Hey, already talking, James. Hey, we got 3 Olympians I'm going against in Boston. Hey, it'll probably be about 5 or 6 before it's over with.
There's gonna be like 10 Olympians in there.
Hey, it's gonna be fun.
Pretty cool,
man.
man.
Hey, you knock a couple of them off though, man. That's a lot of gas, you know?
Yeah. I mean, nothing to lose. Here's what I was thinking
Your
today.
face ain't looking like hers though.
You can
If
do it.
Urs does it, he's gonna fucking. You still got cheeks, man. Like,
Hey, I was telling them, I was thinking after I saw that at the gym, I was thinking about sitting in the sauna for 30 minutes and just see how dug out I could get my face. After seeing that, I was like, dang, that boy's hurting, son. But hey, here's what I was thinking earlier. Not many people in the world get to say that they competed against some of the best in the world in what they love to do, regardless of what you love to do on earth. How many times you get a chance to go against like the best people that do that? You know what I mean? And-
that's fucking amazing.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I want to do it. I'm not doing it strategically to get points for the Olympia. Obviously, it would make more sense to probably back everything down a couple of weeks and start hitting some of these sporadic shows, you know, versus this big publicized promoted event, you know.
This is
But-
looking like the 4th biggest show of the year,
Mhm.
Yeah.
behind the
Maybe.
New York Pro, Arnold, and Olympia.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the way it's set up, the week after the Arnold makes the competition probably probably
third biggest. Yeah.
behind the Arnold and the Olympia.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm fired up.
Like Breon doing it, bro.
I know.
Mr. Classic Olympia.
Yeah.
Well, like you said, like you're shooting from the hip. You have nothing to lose. Like,
yeah.
just
You're-
be loose, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, you're gonna have so much fun. It's gonna be like the coolest experience.
Yeah,
You should
man.
give a I'll slap on the ass to Breon backstage. Like, what's up, bud?
Oh, hey, slap
Yeah.
him on the ass and say, "Good luck out there, old man." Then you'll get Chris Cormier pissed off at you after the
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
I wouldn't fuck with Chris Cormier. I would not fuck with Chris
Nor
Cormier.
would I. No. Mm-mm.
Hey, I slap Ruffins. Might cut my fingers. After
Yeah,
that
you don't
picture
do that.
today. Sheesh,
What?
might lose a finger. Might lose a finger in those divots he's got cut out. Do you see it, James?
Yeah.
Gosh.
Back looks absolutely gnarly.
I think Breon looks really good though too.
He looks great. Yeah.
He
We were
does.
talking
Just
And-
there's something about Terrence. Terrence just has just the most beautiful, just sculpted physique. I think in all of classic.
The problem is though, is I've seen him in person, and it's just he doesn't have like the size to hang with Chris.
No, not at all. No.
That's it. Like if you proportioned it out to where he's the same size as Chris, like stature wise, he beats Chris.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only thing, man. It's just so short.
Yep.
You
Yeah.
seen by himself doing a freaking posing routine. You're like, it's the best thing I ever seen.
Mhm.
You know, shoot.
You know, I'm surprised Logan Franklin's not doing like the Arnold or is he doing the Arnold?
No.
Mhm.
No.
Because Arnold loves Logan Franklin.
Yeah.
That's
I
his
like him.
that's Arnold's favorite body right now, I feel like.
Hey,
I think Logan might have a hard time breaking the top 5 here, and that would take a lot of kind of shine off of him currently. Because like guys like Dino and hers, like they're
Yeah.
better than Logan right now. Maybe Logan can take him over, but right now,
if you're a well-known name, you don't want to do the Arnold and get 7th or 8th.
yeah, real.
What do you think it is?
You
Do you
know,
think it's legs, like the shape of his legs?
I do. They're just he's a little shallow, basically in the legs, and I mean, it's mainly front and back poses. When he's hitting the side poses, he looks great, in my opinion, waist down. But yeah, it's just he doesn't have the sweeps, and his insertions just aren't great leg wise, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
it almost look like football player legs.
Yeah. I mean, he's a taller guy too, but I don't know.
Now,
I love him. I think he's a
football
great player.
legs. Football legs are like Brett Wilkins. When you get the big meaty teardrop at the bottom and the sweep, it goes all the way down to your knee. That's a football leg to me.
Oh, I think football leg is more like upper quad,
Yeah.
a little less down there.
Yeah. I guess
You-
it depends on what position football player we're talking about.
Yeah, I just see a lot of like, what's that?
Are you talking like Juan Morel's looking legs, like really big at the top and then kind of taper?
Yeah,
down?
kind of like my legs because I have like mine are pretty big up top, but they kind of I don't have like a big teardrop, it's meaty like and shit.
I got punter legs is what I got.
Hey, I was a punter. All state, baby.
Okay. I don't have all state punter legs.
Hey, I love punting, dude. I had no technique whatsoever, but I just dropped it and kicked it in the fattest part of the football and just see how far it go.
I was a backup punter, and the only reason why I did it is so I got a break of between running routes and like our
Yeah.
warm up drill at practice
Yeah.
because I was literally running routes for like
Yeah.
45, and I was like, let me try
Yeah.
punting. So I got to go over there for like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Give me a little break.
Dude, one time I punted in a monsoon and the field was like straight mud. And I punted, it was either 78 or 81 yard punt. It's in the state record books on KHSAA.
Is it really?
Yeah. Yeah. It was a freaking punt.
That's a
son.
big punt.
Yeah. It,
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
probably weren't used to it.
it slid 30 yards. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. It slid 30 yards. It wasn't nobody around it. You know, I kicked it
I
over the
wonder
back
why the-
dude's head.
why the linebackers out there punting the football. Jeez.
They're like this dude.
That's awesome.
That was fun. It was the highlight of my punting career, that's for sure. So, all right, boys, I got to get on these quarter turns, dog.
All right.
I'm gonna hit me a few real quick.
What are you
And,
eating now? Fish?
Hey, listen, we need to talk about this appetite suppressant cheat code
Yeah.
here after a while. Maybe next episode. Let me experiment with it another week.
Yeah.
That way we can pull the listeners from this show. See, this our next show is going to have more views because they're going to hear this appetite suppressant trick that's possibly working on me. And then if it does, then we'll have to set them up.
Stay tuned for the hottest new appetite suppressant trick on the market.
Yeah. Fast.
It's not
Fast.
cheap. Not cheap.
It ain't
Is-
cheap.
Hey, listen, James, I got a updated price from my business partners.
Oh.
Cheap
Oh, okay.
in comparison, like 5 times the amount for, a quarter of the price.
Oh, wow.
So we definitely can utilize it possibly in the future. So, all right, boys.
All
Love
right.
y'all. We'll catch y'all soon.
Later.
All right.
Nice to meet
All
you
right.
guys.
See you.
Peace.